We're going to go over some helpful things as far as your oral health or what you have to look forward not to getting. So let's go ahead and get started. These are some smoking facts. The smoking-related diseases claim an estimated of 438,000 American lives each year. It's directly responsible for 87% of lung cancer causes and most cases emphysema and chronic bronchitis. So that's one thing that you have less to look forward to besides just catching, getting sick here and there. Let me go ahead and read some of these. It's a little bit smaller. Some more smoking facts. Nicotine, of course, is the drug held in cigarette smoke reaches the brain faster than drugs that enter the body intravenously. Smokers not only become physically addicted to nicotine, they also link smoking with many social activities, making smoking a difficult habit to break. Okay. Tobacco is the second major cause of preventable death in the world. Tobacco kills more than AIDS, legal drugs, illegal drugs, road accidents, murder, and suicide combined. It is currently responsible for approximately 5 million deaths each year. Anybody use smokeless tobacco products? And for more information, you can go ahead and just get with me at the end of the briefing, or you just contact me at the dental clinic. You just call 41110. Tobacco, linked to many serious diseases: cancer, heart disease, lung disease, low birth weight in infants, and produce harmful effects in the mouth. There's going to be some pictures up here, so hopefully you haven't eaten lunch yet. I know you haven't, so you're good. Is that coffee, sir? Yeah. All right. Let's push that away. But these are some of the tobacco products that are out there that hopefully you've kicked that habit already or trying to. And these are some of the harmful effects. Periodontal disease. It is related to bad breath, so just because you don't brush your teeth, you can't say, oh, I didn't brush my teeth today. No, it's what you had in your mouth previously. Disease's ability to taste and smell. So if everything tastes like chicken, you know, that could be a reason why. And reduces wound healing, discolors teeth and restorations. This is one of the lovely things I get to see on a regular basis for the active duty that still smoke, that come into the clinic and they expect us to do miracles, and they don't do anything at home. They just let it cake on and to the ear, and even while you're talking to them, you can kind of see that stuff on there. And I just want to get my nail and kind of scratch it off. But these are some of the harmful effects. I don't know what that picture is down there. Here's a closer look. This is further down, prolonged smoking habits and really not taking care of themselves, but just simple home care can kind of alleviate some of that. If you're brushing and you're flossing regularly, you got a mouth rinse with fluoride in it, can eliminate some of this. Not totally, but it'll slow down the process anyway. Other oral effects, ANUG, nicotine, stomitis, and thrush. Some of the other lovely things that you can get eventually if you don't quit. If you want any pictures of these too, I'll go ahead and give you some handouts at the end so you can go ahead and post it up and motivate yourself. Gum disease. High risk for heart disease, stroke, respiratory disease, diabetes, preterm births, factor, and osteoporosis, bacteria, and transferable. But it's just kind of show you what goes on here. You got the periodontal disease, reduces bone loss, you start getting pockets, tartar starts building up, and then of course plaque is on the top, and it kind of filters its way down to affect everything down there. On this side is what the healthy gums are supposed to look like. Your bone levels, where it's supposed to be way up here at the attachment, and your healthy gums are right at the tooth where they're supposed to be. So you can kind of compare the two. And then we get into the periodontal disease. Tobacco increases this risk. It's 2.56 times greater. Smokers have more calculus and greater bone loss, deeper gum pockets, more gum attachment loss. Tobacco users have 67% greater tooth loss. Smoking adversely affects outcomes of periodontal treatment. So if you're still doing that, chances are you're going to be just putting a lot of money into something that is never really going to get better. So the sooner you quit, the faster you'll see the outcome in a positive manner. And again, that's just a worse one. I think they had some disclosing agent, so that's why their gums are, usually they don't get that red. You know. And this is some of the things that they'll do to kind of measure your gums. Gums pull away from the teeth, forming pockets, can destroy gums and bone around the teeth, can result in loose tooth requiring extraction. So usually it starts around here, the probing depths, maybe 1 or 2 were healthy. As you can see, this one's already 4. And then advanced periodontitis, that's all the way up to almost 6 and 7. How to prevent gum disease? Of course, visit the dentist, get your routine exams and checkup and cleaning, and brush and floss. And of course, do not use tobacco products. Anybody have implants in here? No? Okay, good. Oral precancer and cancer. Tobacco increases the risk of precancer tissue changes 6 times greater. Tobacco increases risk of oral cancer 2 to 4 times greater. Tobacco plus heavy drinking increases risk of oral cancer 6 to 15 times greater. So the more you do, the greater chances are for having one of these, being involved in one of these pictures. And we don't have any smokeless tobacco users? Okay. But it just introduces to precancer tissue changes. It just shows you some of the effects of tobacco. You can kind of see it's a little raw up there in the front. And this is after they've been doing it for a long period of time. It kind of almost looks leathery. The combination of tobacco and alcohol significantly increases the risk of cancer. The red swelling with the central blackened ulceration on the left posterior soft plate was cancer. So, yeah, not too